Hi, I'm Ethan from Bologna. So, we're doing a Spritz today. A Spritz is a fantastic Italian cocktail that is kind of taking the world by storm lately. Aperol sales have been increasing by 300% for the past few years, an incredible amount. They've been kind of taking the head front, the front of the fight for the Spritz culture. They're connected with Campari, that is a classic drink for Spritz as well. Spritz have a long history of mixing vermouth and all sorts of things. It really starts with Veneto region in Italy, northeast Italy. You have Venice, classic city, and it was occupied for many years by the Austrians in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And the saying goes is that the Austrians they would like to put some sparkling water in the wine, in the local wine, because it was a little too strong for them as a spritz. Even today in Vienna, a classic thing at the Heuringers, or in general, you can get a spritz. And it's just a spritz, it's just soda water with wine. You can get soda water with cider even. It's very normal there still to this day. And the saying is that the Italians added back to boost the alcohol up a little bit, some of their aperitivo beverages. Italy is a fantastic country for these things. They have Aperol, Campari, and so many Amaros, Fernet. It's just, and of every style, of every alcohol level, bitter, sweet, in between, both at the same time. They do a great job at that. So what's very cool is the Spritz kind of takes that international tradition, and now it's spread through northern Italy all the way. I recently was in Napoli, and I had Spritz everywhere there. Even had this place... They had €1 spritzes in plastic cups on the street. Fantastic. And that goes with the thing. Many cocktails people get scared by because you have measurements, you have bitters, you have all these different liqueurs that are very obscure. But here with Spritz, it's very easy. Basically, the main thing to get is an Aperol Campari. That's going to be the easiest two to find, but there's many others out there. You can even use an Amaro, like a Fernet or something like that. That's going to be a little bit more bitter, but if that's what you like, it's perfect. You can make a fantastic spritz. Even the wine, it doesn't have to be a sparkling white. It can even be a sparkling red if you find a great Lambrusco. It can be an orange wine if you're into that, if you're in the natural wine scene. As well as I've had just normal white wine, it works great. The classic thing is a 3-2-1. But don't worry too much. You don't even have to measure it out because you cannot mess it up. By definition, you can't. And what's great about it too is that if you like a little bit more bitter, if you like a little bit more sweet, if you like a lower alcohol, higher alcohol, it's so easy. You just pour a little bit more and a little less of one, or pour a little bit more of all of them, as I like to say. Especially if you're having it earlier in the day instead of a mimosa, you can just throw in some water instead. And remember also, many people put the ice in first. But yeah, you don't have to shake it. I like to do a stir. You don't even have to. You stir it into your glass. That's a fantastic drink. This I use here is a Americano, is the name, from Gancia. This is a more affordable, lesser known one. You may have heard of some of the other Americanos, which have a nice Moscato base. But yeah, look at that color. I just love it. It's just such a typical, awesome Italian cocktail that you cannot mess up. You can have it at home, order it at your local bar. It's perfect.